I'm William Theo, bringing you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on News Force.
Here are the headlines on News Force. Enrile retains position as Senate President. Justice Secretary Laila De Lima says Atimonan checkpoint cops may be spared from charges if they will cooperate with probe. Department of Foreign Affairs confirmed 6 Filipinos dead in Algeria crisis. Transportation Secretary Jun Abaya wants extraction of U.S. warship before investigation. House set to start plenary debates on Freedom of Information Bill. Groups commemorate Mendiola Massacre anniversary. Philippines named as most romantic destination. Speech of Obama calls for unity and equality. And Rolling Stones nominated for 4 categories in NME Awards. Fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile has declared his post vacant on Monday. 11 senators, however, rejected Enrile's motion to leave his post. Darlene Basingan reports.
Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile shocked the nation on Monday. That's after he attempted to leave the Senate presidency amid facing an ethics complaint and rumors of ouster. He declared his post vacant, saying he wants to pave way for anyone interested in his position.
We owe it to the Filipino people to perform our duty. And so, Mr. President, with that, I reiterate my motion to declare the position of Senate President vacant.
Enrile also assailed senators whom he believes are on a campaign to oust him from his seat. It can be noted that Senators Miriam Defensor Santiago, Antonio Trillanes III, and the Cayetano siblings were those whom Enrile calls his critics. Santiago and Trillanes meantime had issued statements recently which were critical of Enrile. Santiago called Enrile not worthy of the Senate presidency, while Trillanes insinuated moves to oust the Senate president within the remaining 9 sessions they left for the Congress. The problems the Senate now faces sprang up after senators whom Enrile had given less maintenance and other operating expenses funds lashed about the amount they received. Enrile has defended himself from the criticisms, adding that his critics have succeeded in putting the said chamber under suspicion.
They have succeeded as well in placing this very institution, the Senate of the Republic of the Philippines, under a dark cloud of doubt and suspicion as a house of thieves, magnanakaw.
But although the Senate President proposed to leave his post, 11 senators has voted to retain him as a Senate President. 2 senators abstained, while only 2 voted to replace him. The senators who rejected Enrile's motion to declare his post vacant were Senate President pro tempore Jose Jinggoy Estrada, Majority Leader Vicente Soro III, Assistant Majority Leader Gregorio Honasan, Franklin Drilon, Francis Escudero, Chofisto Gingona III, Panfilo Lacson, Manuel Lito Lapid, Loren Legarda, Ralph Recto, and Ramon Revilla Jr. Trillanes and Senator Aquilino Coco Pimentel III voted to replace him, while Senators Joker Arroyo and Ferdinand Marcos Jr. abstained from voting. For GNN, Darlene Basingan, News Force.
The Senate approves Monday on 3rd and its final reading the K-12 program that aims to add 2 years to basic educational system of the country. Senator Edgardo Angara meantime said the K-12 is about upgrading the curriculum for every Filipino child to better prepare for education. He believed that the said program will enhance Filipinos' competitiveness on the international stage. The said bill will add 2 years of senior high school to the current 4 years of junior high school that the students spend in secondary education. Justice Secretary Laila De Lima told Antimonan checkpoint cops to cooperate in the investigation in order to avoid charges. Darlene Basingan has the report.
Justice Secretary Laila De Lima has given the cops involved in the Antimonan incident a chance to be spared from charges if they cooperate with the NBI probe. De Lima noted some of the policemen may possibly turn into state witnesses if they cooperate in the investigation, adding that the government will ensure their safety and proper treatment. The Justice Secretary has issued the ultimatum after the involved policemen insisted the Antimonan incident that left 13 people dead was a shootout. The camp of Superintendent Hansel Marantan, meantime, has belied the statement recently released by De Lima, saying it was a prejudgment of the case. PNP Director Alan Purisima, meantime, says he considered the Antimonan incident as a blessing. He explains the incident has caused changes in police protocols and policies. Purisima noted he had already dismantled the PNP's main intelligence unit called the Counterintelligence Division. He added the unit has failed to detect the police operation that Superintendent Hansel Marantan had allegedly created for the capture of alleged wedding operators, including Vic Sicman, one of those who were killed in the Antimonan killings. For GNN, Darlene Basingan, News Force.
New Calabarzon Police Chief has vowed to enforce stricter policies in his area after the tragic Antimonan incident which left 13 people dead. Chief Superintendent Benito Estipona assured the public he will implement stricter compliance to police operational procedures, including the setting up of checkpoints. Estipona on Monday formally assumed the post vacated by former Regional Director Chief Superintendent James Melad. In other news, the Department of Foreign Affairs, or DFA, confirmed Monday that 6 Filipinos died in the hostage crisis in Algeria. DFA Undersecretary Raul Hernandez, meantime, said the Algerian Foreign Ministry and the employers of Filipino workers there confirmed that a total of 26 Filipinos have worked at the In Almenas gas plant in Algeria that was raided by Al-Qaeda-linked gunmen last week. Moreover, Hernandez noted 12 Filipinos were affirmed alive, 4 were being treated in Al-Azhar Hospital in Algiers, 4 were in Mercure Hotel waiting for recovery, and 4 have been cured. Gabriela and Salinlahi Alliance for Children's Concerns protested Tuesday in front of the Armed Forces of the Philippines headquarters against the new AFP Chief of Staff, General Emmanuel Bautista, who authored the Oplan Bayanihan, a counter-insurgency program of the Aquino government. Gabriela's Secretary General Jom Salvador said Oplan Bayanihan was a deceptive program to allow military to freely socialize with civilians and hence renders women and children vulnerable to sexual abuse and human rights violations, further adding that justice was not given yet and now Aquino has appointed the principal author behind the Oplan Bayanihan. Since 2011, at least seven rape cases against women and children committed by military and paramilitary personnel have been reported.
Ang tindi ng human rights violations na ginagawa ng AFP sa pagpapatupad nila ng Oplan Bayanihan. Kaya kinukondena ng Gabriela bilang organisasyon ng kababaihan na nagtataguyod sa karapatan ng babae at bata. Kinukondena namin yung ginawa pang pag-promote at pag-appoint ni President Aquino kay General Bautista bilang Chief of Staff. At the same time, gusto naming iparating kay General Bautista na nagbabantay ang kababaihan at kahit siya ay Chief of Staff na, patuloy na lalabanan ng Gabriela ang mga paglabag ng mga militar at nananawagan kami ng pagbabasura sa Oplan Bayanihan.
Transportation Secretary June Abaya wants extraction of U.S. warship before investigation. House set to start plenary debates on Freedom of Information Bill. Groups commemorate Mendiola Massacre anniversary. These and more stories when News Force returns.